Hello and welcome to day 7 of your 30-day yoga journey, Intention. Today we focus on opening. So I do invite you to bring along a prop today. If you have a block, you can bring one along, but I'm going to show you everything without a block and instead using a blanket, because everyone should have a blanket at home available, right? So find yourself a blanket. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just going to help us open a little bit more in our positions today. So this class is day 7, so we do a really slow practice on day 7. It's about resetting and just allowing ourselves a little more relaxation. So we're actually going to do a yin style practice, and we're going to hold the poses for between 3 to 5 minutes. It's pretty relaxing, and very soon I will do a heck of a lot less talking, so you can just simply be in the poses and focus on allowing your body to open. So we are going to start today's class in a child's pose. So find yourself into the position where you are with on your hands and your knees. Your big toes are going to come together and your knees are going to open up as wide as the mat, and you're going to sink your hips back towards your heels. Now in this pose you can use your prop if you like. You can prop it down to rest your head on. Whatever feels good for you. We're just going to simply sink down, tune in. Some people like to take it into the groin area, resting the chest over it. Just simply find what feels good and sink down into your child's pose. And once you're there, we are going to hold this pose for a couple of minutes. So just tune into your breath and into your body and become present with yourself. Notice if the mind is telling you to move or to fidget. Just simply try to stick with it, tuning into your breath and into your body, and telling yourself it's okay to hold here. Taking 3 more rounds of breath here. A round being both an inhale and an exhale. And coming up onto your fingertips, lifting the chest, walking the hands back towards you. Just if you took that prop, just move it to the side And then walking your knees together, sinking back onto your heels and just pausing and breathing here and noticing how the body feels coming out of that movement. Out of that position, sorry. From here, we're going to walk our hands forward slightly and we're going to lift up so that we can tuck our toes under. We're going to open through the backs of our feet here with the toes tucked under. This is called fire toes and it can be quite strong, so listen to your body and where you need to go. So just making sure all those toes are tucked under. We're going to begin to walk our hands back towards our knees, sinking our hips onto our heels. Now you can stay here with your hands supported on the floor. You can take your prop in front of you, lifting up a little bit higher, or you can walk your hands up on your thighs, coming to sit up on your feet. Just breathing here for a minute or two. Noticing the sensations that arise as you hold here. Then coming down, walking your hands off your knees, bringing them down to the mat, untucking your toes and gently pitter-pattering your feet. Then walking your hips back to your heels. We're going to go in the opposite direction now. So your toes are untucked. We're going to walk our hands back behind you and we're going to lift our knees off the mat gently so that we start to feel a wee pull up the front of those feet in the ankle area, opening through the front of the feet. See if you can relax your shoulders. We're not going to be here long, so just tuning into your body and your breath. And then lowering the knees, walking forward. And coming up onto your knees in a tabletop shape. From here, we're going to keep our hips over our knees and we're going to begin to walk our hands forward, sinking the chest down towards the mat for your puppy pose. Tuning in again to the body and the breath in this shape. Forehead is resting on the mat. Or if it's lifted, you might take your prop in underneath it. Option to keep your forehead on the mat, or option to lift your forehead and take your chin to the mat. Lifting up, walking those hands back towards you, and just sinking back onto your heels. And just pausing and noticing how the body feels coming out of that shape. From here, we're going to transition onto our bellies. So finding your way down onto the mat. And then walking your elbows underneath your shoulders, grounding down through the palms, open up through the chest in your Sphinx pose. Breathing here. See if you can relax those shoulders down away from the ears. Allowing that front body to open. Grounding down into the hands, lifting the chest a little more. Can come up off those elbows into seal. If this is too much on the lower back, just come back to your Sphinx shape. Lowering the elbows down to the mat, pausing here, and then walking your left hand underneath your right hand and just bring your forehead to rest on your hands, allowing the elbows to drop open wide. And lifting up, we're going to take our elbows our hands, underneath our shoulders, coming up through a seated position. So coming down onto your bottom. And then taking the soles of your feet together, allowing the knees to drop open wide in your butterfly shape. Now here I invite you to bring along your prop, your blanket, whatever you have. We're just going to roll it up so it's like a long sausage. We're going to take that in behind us, lengthways down our back, and we're going to fold down over that blanket, arms come wide, and just that blanket or prop, the block, whatever you have, is going to allow that chest to open up in your reverse butterfly here. And just giving yourself the space and time to tune inwards here. Bringing your hands in underneath your thighs and just helping those knees to come together. Bring your hands down by your hips and just gently lifting up off that prop and just moving it to the side out of the way. And then coming back to rest on your back. Grounding down through your feet, just walking them in a little closer towards you so your fingertips can just graze the backs of your heels. Pausing and breathing here. Just allowing that back body to sink down into the mat here for a moment. And then beginning to tilt the tailbone up towards you so you can lift your hips up off the mat, coming into a bridge pose. Breathing here. And if your belly starts to rumble or gurgle, that's actually a really good sign that you're sinking into the parasympathetic nervous system, that state of rest and digest. So be really open to those noises. Know that it's okay. And it's really actually good for your body. Lowering the hips to the earth and bringing the knees into the chest one at a time, and just wrapping your arms around the legs. Maybe taking a gentle rock from side to side. We are going to take one more shape before our Shavasana today. So we're going to send our feet up towards the sky, coming into your happy baby. Your knees are coming in towards your underarms, and your hands can come behind the backs of the thighs to the ankles or to the outside of your feet here. Bearing in mind we are holding this for a couple of minutes. So taking the position that feels best for you and the one that you feel like you can hold. Releasing your feet, bringing them in, the knees into the chest, one final hug. Then allowing the feet to come to the floor. We're going to take that blanket, if you have it, underneath your knees. And then just allow the feet to drop open. The arms come down beside you, palms faced up. Take up space as you come into your Shavasana. Letting go of the movements of the breath, of the practice, and simply being present here in this moment. Beginning to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Take a gentle wriggle through your fingers and your toes. Allow the movement to become bigger through the wrists and the ankles. And taking a full body stretch, becoming as tall as you can be. Before bending your knees, moving your blankie out of the way. And rolling onto your right side. Just pause for a moment to find space for gratitude for your body, for all that it does for you. And then when you're ready, making your way up to seated. Today's quote comes from Colleen Hoover. Keep an open mind. It's the only way new things can get in. Bringing your hands together in front of the heart. Taking an inhale together and an exhale together. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. If you did like this practice, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel out. It helps us to get out to more people. Hit the subscribe button to follow along the rest of the 30-day journey and hit the notification bell to see when videos drop. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.